What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Clam case for the iPad 1, the iPad 2, and the iPad 3. This is an awesome keyboard case for anyone who wants to be taking their iPad on the go and wanting to be able to type with it wherever they go, just like a regular laptop. The Clam case for the iPad is an awesome keyboard case if you ever want to have your iPad on the go. It's a little bit thicker than the iPad. It's about, add about, another half an inch to the iPad itself. That's if you're using the iPad 3. So as you guys can see here, when you lift it up, it looks just like a laptop pretty much. If you had a MacBook or any other type of laptop that looks like this. It has these awesome little designs in it. It has ClamCase written right inside of it. The keyboard is a full QWERTY keyboard. It's really responsive. I love this keyboard. It's really compact. When you go ahead and type on it, it responds right away. It's using Bluetooth technology to talk to your iPad, so that when you have it up in the compartment up there, I'll show you guys what that looks like right here. You take the iPad. It's really easy to put in. You just slide it into the little slots. You clip it in through the top, and then it's secured, and you're good to go. And then when you can close the lid, and it's perfectly safe, open it back up, and then you have it ready to go once again. And it works again over Bluetooth, so you guys can use it with your notes. It's got cutouts for your speaker port and a 30-pin connector. It also has cutouts for your volume rockers up and down. It's got the hold switch. It's got the mute switch, and it has a very big cutout for the camera so that you guys will be able to take pictures with this while the case is on it. It also has cutouts for the power switch and the headphone jack. On the bottom, you'll see these 4 little rubber stamps things that are sticking out. They are for so that the case doesn't slide when it's on your desk. It also has a clam case written on that. It's made out of rubberish, the matte kind of feel to it. You guys will understand if you ever see it. See, when you move it back and forth, it just rubs across the desk and it won't move right away. It doesn't slide at all. The way you power it on is you hit this little power button, and the little light indicator will show up telling you that it turned on. And then you can also hit the Bluetooth button to turn the Bluetooth on, and to turn it back off, you're just holding the power button again. This thing gets a ton of battery life. It's ridiculous. So this is how you turn it on. You just turn it on, and then you go into your Bluetooth settings in your iPad, and it'll show up. And once that shows up, you then have to type in a bunch of numbers into your keypad to get it synced with it, and then you're good to go. Like I said before, this thing has amazing battery life. I use this thing for probably a month without charging it, and I use this almost every day in my classes. It's amazing. See, and then you're good to go, and it's connected, and then you start typing. So one of my favorite things to use with it, the app specifically, is Notes. I also use this for Documents to Go, but I'm just going to show you guys Notes right now. See, it's really responsive, and it works perfectly. You can then sync this to Dropbox. You can send yourself an email, and you can get all your notes from class and then look at it on your desktop or on your other laptop if you guys have that in your own rooms. As you guys can see, it's really responsive. It's really quick. I don't really make too many mistakes. When I do, it's really easy to fix, just like a regular keyboard. The keyboard is a little bit clicky. It makes a little bit of clacking noises, but nothing really annoying. I use this in class, and nobody has said anything besides, "Oh, is that touchscreen laptop?" So up at the top, it has these dedicated command buttons. They are specific for the iPad itself. When you hit the home button, it goes to the home screen, just like that. You hit the lock button, it goes to the lock screen. Hit it again, and it turns right back on. Hit that little magnifying glass, it goes to your search bar, so you guys can search for whatever you want. The 3 buttons right after that are the copy, paste, and cut buttons. You can use that during your whenever you're typing notes. Hit this button right here, it goes to your photos. I just happen to have a photo of my lock screen, but it goes right to your photos, so you guys can show that. And the next button, if you're in an application where you're using a keyboard and you want to actually use the virtual keyboard, you hit that button, and the virtual keyboard will pop right up just like that, and then you can go ahead and type on that. And I'll show you guys what you can do with that in a second. But then going on to the next, you just hit it again and make it disappear. Now the next buttons, as you can see, are the back, forward, and play, pause button. That's for your music, obviously. Then you have your volume up and down and your volume off, just like as you were on a Mac. It's pretty sweet. It works perfectly. It works really quickly, and just everything it just works. It's awesome, as if Apple made it themselves. Then you got these function, control, options, and command. The command key you will never use. I don't know why they put that on there. I don't know what it does. I've never found a reason for it. But one way to check your battery life, if you hit the function and the control key, you can actually see the light indicator pop up. 4 blinks means that it's at 100%, and then it just goes down by 4 by there. And then you get the 2, just like you had the rubber things on the back, you have the 2 rubber things on the front so that it protects your iPad when you close the case, and it won't scratch up your iPad at all. And then you open it right back up, and you're good to go. And then you can just start typing, and they work great. Okay, next you have another indicator up there for your caps locks. When you hit that, it just turns the light on and off. And now one of my favorite things about this device is that you can actually flip it all the way 360 degrees around and still use it as a regular tablet. As if, if you didn't want to use it as the laptop keyboard case anymore, you could just flip it all the way around, use it as a regular tablet. So you can play games, watch movies, anything like that. And another thing like I just had before, you can actually, have it about 90-degree angle, and you can have it at a perfect viewing angle if you're watching a movie, if you're surfing the internet or anything like that. And if you're worried about having the keyboard, bug you or anything, and having it go off, all you have to do is turn it off when you flip it all the way around, and then you're good to go. All right, and here's another angle of it. So you can, as you can see, it can rotate 360 degrees all the way around, and it just works perfectly. The hinges are very sturdy, and I don't feel like this thing is going to fall apart at all. The case is very protective as well. That's one of the good things about this case. Okay, and the iPad is actually really easy to take out. All you have to do is pop the little tab up at the top, and then it comes right out, just like this. And then to put it right back in, all you have to do is slide the iPad in, and then click it back up top. Another really cool feature about this case is it has a smart cover technology stuff built in, so that if you're about to close it, as you guys can see right here, it actually shuts the iPad screen off as if you put a smart cover over the top. This will save you a ton of battery life. It's awesome. It'll turn your iPad right off whenever you're not using it, and then when you flip it back open, it turns right back on. Now, me and my roommate both have these clam cases. I have the Trooper one on the left, he has the black one on the right, and they both work perfectly for us. One thing I want to make clear, though, is that the Trooper case, the one that I was using, the white one right here, actually, the smart cover does not work with the iPad 3. Okay, I hope that makes sense. It will work if you have the iPad 2 if you're going to buy the Trooper case. Okay, but the Trooper case will not work with the iPad 3 with the smart cover. Everything else works perfectly fine. It's just that the iPad 3 moved their magnets around, and then it won't shut the iPad off right away when you close the device. But all you have to do is hit the lock button, and it works perfectly fine. Like, I'm using the iPad 3 with the Trooper case right now, and I'm not having any complaints other than the fact that it won't shut my iPad off when I close the case. But that's my only complaint about the Trooper case. It'll work for every other case but the Trooper case. All right, I just want to make that clear. Anyway, hope you guys like this review. Please hit the like button down below. It helps me out a ton. It only takes you guys a second. Hit that subscribe button up top because I'll be making a ton more videos, every week, hopefully every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday-ish, those days. I'll have probably about 2 videos every week. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks, guys.